Alright, hello beautiful people. Sorry about that slightly extended break. A little bit longer than I usually take. But I'm making some plans for food, honestly, because at some point I'm going to want to eat something. So I have to make sure that everyone's on the same page. Alright, where are we? Where to go? What to do? Back into the catacombs, shall we? I don't see why not. And down to level 9. The caves.
Down here.
It is hot down here. Excellent. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? I also, admittedly, I also got talking with my parents. There's a house nearby, just behind where they are, or the house is for sale. Backyard neighbors. Wouldn't that be cool, having a living backyard neighbors to my parents? That'd be pretty neat, but unfortunately at this point, I'm not quite in that kind of position, as cool as that would be. Just imagine what if one day I could? What if one day... What if one day, and admittedly it is perhaps a little early to think about that, but what if this whole thing that I'm doing, what if this turns out to be, what if it ends up being successful? Who knows? I could, perhaps, fund my own house. Just off of doing this fun stuff. It's possible. I mean, if we keep up the hard work. Ah, no wonder there's so many mud runners. There's a brake spine is down here. Anyways, if we keep up the hard work, there is potential. That this could be something one day. I've always said I've always wanted to be on the radio. It sort of was a thought of mine back in the day. When I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with myself, it did come up. Then, of course, instead of taking courses or classes to become a radio person, I decided to have a family instead, which I wouldn't trade for the world. Just for the record. I mean, my children mean everything to me. But it did mean that I didn't feel like starting a radio career was a possibility at that time. From what I've been told, being on the radio, or being a radio person, tends to result in having to move often. And I don't really enjoy moving, so that did kind of freak me out a little bit at the time. Especially considering that my wife-to-be sort of already moved a lot in her childhood, so I didn't want to contribute more to that, if that makes sense. And now, I mean, I still wouldn't really want to move a whole lot now. But since then, things have changed a bit. You know, the rise of live streaming and content creation, a staff of search. I mean, I'll take it back. It's magical. Anyways, the rise of live streaming and content creation has brought us to this point where it is possible that this could be a thing one day. A real thing. Not just a hobby. how amazing would that feel? To put all of this effort, or to see all of this effort come through. That would be pretty spectacular. But, you know, we gotta start one day at a time. One day at a time. This seems like a good opportunity. That's not what I meant to cast. My bad. It's fine, though. Seem to have a few extra mana potions hanging around. I suppose we'll repair that, we'll repair that. It's all free.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Flaming Staff of Search, fire hit. Neat.
Greetings! It's always... Well, what can I do for you?
He wants me to find that anvil for him, I'm sure. A resist all amulet, huh? A resist all amulet, huh? Of course,
Oh, what can I do for you?
to be a good enough amulet, it would have to be 25%. It would also need the fastest hit recovery on it, so not quite what I'm hoping for. Resist all obsidian maul, no. Plus 15 all attributes flail, no. Bow of the heavens, sword of the heavens, nah. None of that is quite what I'm looking for. We'll go visit Adria, see if she has anything interesting to sell. I'll also sell this staff to her.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Not the protector. We're going to keep the protector. Any books? Book of Warp? No. Okay. Gee, look at all the incredible amounts of money I have. I'm gonna need to spend some time talking to Wirt later, huh? I think so. I think so. All right. Back in.
Rest in peace, my friend.
This must be the character, this is the slain hero. All the other ones are just decapitated bodies. This one, I'm pretty sure, always drops something class relevant. Pretty sure about that. Blacksmith oil. I mean, every time a black potion drops, I get a little bit excited, hoping that it's an oil of sharpness. Again, not that I really need it. Damage seems to be very good at the moment. I was a little concerned. Potion of healing? Wow, lucky that I accidentally moused over that. I had a thought in my head. I don't really need any extra damage. I was worried about the enemies being much too tanky in this difficulty. But But that might only be a crypt problem. Staff of Ring of Fire. Sounds cool. Can't believe I'm saying this, but the armor class that I have going on here, I believe has been helping a lot with these, with the melee enemies. Wow, there's a lot of you here. I didn't really know. I couldn't really feel the difference before in whether or not they were able to hit me, things like that. But since finding this current armor and that fight with Diablo at the end of Nightmare, I mean, I finally feel the armor class helping. Like, I definitely feel the armor class helping now. So many of you. Mud runners, horned demons, all over the place. Ah, I'm excited. I'm so excited. As we get closer and closer to the end of this challenge, I'm so excited. Honestly, I wasn't sure that I'd be able to make it this far without dying. I wasn't certain that I could be successful on this challenge, but I'm very pleased now. Amulets, rings, fantastic. All right. Seems to be everything of note down here. We're going to head down to level 10. We are 100% finishing this difficulty tonight for sure. Then I'll be able to move on to something else, whatever I decide to do next. Not sure yet what that's going to be. I know that oh, that's not the stairs down. Silly. I know that I want to revisit Dark Rain at least a little bit. At least a little bit. It would be a very short episode. It would be a very short episode, I'm sure. You have a lot of health. Slayers. Oops. Okay. Anyways, yeah, Dark Rain is likely to be a very short episode. There's truly not a lot of followers on Twitch, only about 111 in total, so it does seem there are people who know about it. There are people who know about it. They don't know how popular it ever was. There are certainly some programming. Well, actually, truly, I don't know if it's programming limitations or what exactly. But either due to the way it was programmed or due to the fact that it was made such a long time ago, the limitations of the technology at the time, there are some issues where the AI has troubles making its decisions. There generally tends to be a point where, I mean, imagine Command and Conquer. Command and Conquer was a great game. I don't think I've experienced any issues with it. But if you're familiar with Command and Conquer, you may know that there's no real limitation to the number of units you can have in that game, as long as you have the resources available. So imagine if you played Command and Conquer, but as you got more units, the AI's ability to carry out the orders you give it slowed down every time, or constantly. It's like the more units there are in the game, the slower the units are to respond. If you watch my Dark Reign videos, I do have a playlist of Dark Reign. I played through the whole campaign before I started numbering my episodes. If you watch that, you'll see what I'm talking about, how as you get more units throughout the game, as you get more units in the game, on not just on screen, but as you get more units, period, they slow down. They stop responding quite as accurately or quite as quickly. So instead of selecting your group of units and telling them to go across the map and them going right away, they'll start getting their orders one by one. Obsidian Lord. Yeah, they'll start getting their orders like one at a time. Very slowly. Uh-oh. You trying to corner me? I see you back there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't do it. Not sure I meant to use 2 potions there, but I did. Stun locked. Stun locked. Black Storm. Gotcha. A magical staff of Bone Spirit. Cool. Last time I found one of these, it was not magical. Maybe we'll do that. It was not magical. It didn't sell for that great. I would think it would. Bone Spirit is not a cheap spell to the spellbook, but ring mail. That must mean I'm close to the anvil. Flail. Did you really come all the way around here just to see me? How nice of you, I think. Ow. Not a big fan of all of you charging at me. It's kind of scary. Ouch. Another potion of mana. Now these guys are a little bit tanky. A little bit. But not too bad. So many mana potions. I hit one of those, another one of those obsidian lords up there. Didn't mean to. Yeah, keep using your fire on me. This much room for this?
I need to get this to Griswold.
This anvil actually takes up way more space than you might think. If I ever miss my mute button, I'm so sorry. Slayers. I'm gonna need to head back right away. I'm almost out of inventory space again. And you know what? There's my queue. Another magical item. If I was smart, I would have dropped the protector and taken the cloak back with me as well, but that's okay.
Oh, I can hardly believe. Whoa, what can I do for you?
Oh, I can hardly believe what you've brought me. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Griswold. I appreciate what you've done for me. But also, I don't intend to use your sword.
Hello.
It's a nice sword.
Stay a while and listen.
It is. 4 to 12, fast attack, knocks target back. It's good. Includes fire damage as well.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
It's not as good as that other magical sword that I found, though.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Staff of Bone Spirit. Plus 42% damage. Ha ha ha. Oh, game. Oh, game.
I sense a soul.
I guess this is as good a time as any to recharge that staff. 14 gold to recharge. I mean, is it a little bit dangerous to rely on this instead of potions? A little bit. But as long as I'm careful. As long as I'm careful, I should be fine. I'm gonna pick up a couple rejuvenation potions. Oh. Gee, they all look the same. Okay, I'm gonna pick up a couple rejuvenation potions. I, for some reason, thought they were full rejuvenation potions. I was wrong. Bring the cloak. Could be good. I mean, it's a magical item. It'll sell for something. If nothing else, it'll sell for something. Healing potions, mana potions. Plenty. I've been given plenty to work with here. Use these first. As nice as healing potions are, they're less helpful to me than... I mean, I'd rather have a full healing potion available. And technically, they are less reliable than, or less efficient than mana potions. Of course, that also depends on whether or not the mana potions actually work. Some of the mana potions are less than effective, so... Phooey. Glad I'm not a sorcerer. So, it's also a good thing that I have potions available. That's not a great spot for y'all to be stuck. Like, for you guys. Great spot for me. Not so great for you. It's a big level. You guys hurt a lot. You guys hurt a lot. Like a lot. Thank goodness for healing magic. I like not having to worry about filling up my inventory with potions. Yeah, not that I don't have the money for it. I just like not having to worry about it. Of course, it does require me to make sure that I can actually heal myself safely from time to time. But for the most part, I don't really think there's many times where I can't heal myself. Or, you know, back up and heal myself if necessary. Excellent, go pick up some gold. Have I seen the exit stairs? Yes, I have. Good. I don't think there's anything else for me to find. Nothing else that I can see that I haven't really explored. There might be more way down to the south that I haven't quite explored. Potion of mana? Okay. Hiding under the wall. There shouldn't really be much more that I haven't explored. Time to head down to this way. I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyways, time to head down to level 11. There. Obsidian Lords. Ah, Vipers, cave Vipers. Ow, ow. Drink some potions for safety. Was there something down here? Gold? I still have a Scroll of Town portal. I keep forgetting to use it. Alright, we are getting to that point where things hurt quite a bit. Still have high hopes for this. I believe we can do it. I believe we can do it. One way or another. Whether we kill Diablo or die, we're gonna finish this challenge today. Ouch. That hurt a lot. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Cool. Elixir of Magic. Okay. Ow. Oh, Fang Spear's up here. You just want to hang out there until you die? That is totally okay. Yep, there we go. Well, that whole fight went way better than I expected it to, honestly. The fact that they all just kind of hung out there for a bit and were stuck Totally fine with me. A quarterstaff.
Now where would I put this?
Apparently we're gonna put it in town. A unique quarterstaff, huh? I don't know if I've ever found so many unique items. So many different
Hello, my friend.
unique items.
While and listen.
What does it do? 69 guardian charges. Resist all 15%. Spells are increased 1 level. Wow. If I were a sorcerer, that would be really, really, really good. Mind Cry. Too bad I'm not.
Well, what can I do for you?
Sword of Bashing penetrates target's armor. Not bad. Blessed Cloak of Thieves. 110% of 3 armor. Good stuff. Sword of Vim plus 12 vitality. Cool, cool, cool. Let's repair some items. See if you have anything interesting in your shop for sale. That'll be a no. Okay, and we're gonna go sell. We're gonna go sell some things. I'm gonna put the full healing in the potion belt.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
I want to make sure that if anything goes wrong, sell Mind Cry, yes. I want to make sure that if anything goes wrong, that I'm not getting destroyed because I'm not healing up to full. That would be pretty rough. Let me grab another cough candy. Okay. Right. Still no auto map in town. Let's go back down. Oh, there's some gold here. Oh, I didn't drop off all my gold. Okay, wait. That's fine. Maybe I should take this opportunity to fish with Wirt just a little bit. I have so much money, I may as well, right?
Psst, over here. Psst, over here.
Amulet of the Zodiac.
Psst, over here. Psst, over here. Psst, over here.
I don't know if there's anything I can find
Here.
that's better than what I have right now. Merciless Bow of Thunder, I mean, cool, but it's basically the exact same thing that I already have. Right?
Psst, over here.
Just with lightning instead of fire.
Over here.
So I don't think that's helpful. Ring of the Zodiac, no, I don't need more mana.
Psst, over here.
-5 damage from enemies. I mean, that sounds cool.
Psst, over here. Psst, over
I
here.
don't know if it's possible to find
Psst,
items that have that -5
over here.
or armor that has the -5 and something else on it.
Psst, over here.
-6 damage from enemies. Like, I mean, that's cool. That's really cool. And it's worth a lot. Clearly the game values that a lot. I would be fine with the less armor if it also gave me hit points. Is how I feel.
Over here.
Whoops. Alright, like,
Over here.
whoops. 2 more. Indestructible?
Over here. Over here.
Plus to mana.
Over here.
Plus to attributes.
Over here.
Resist all.
Over here.
Resist all.
Over here.
Plus to attributes.
Over here.
See, if it was resist all magic and increased hit points, I'd probably go for it. Because then I'd have an open ring slot. But it's not. All right. Let's head back in again. Now that I've dropped off all my money. Visited Wirt a little bit. It's always a fun time. There's potential to one day find a better item than I have now, but you missed. For the most part, I don't expect to find anything better. I don't really think there's any... I'm not certain there's any better items unless they're unique at this point for me. I feel like I've pretty well hit the limits of what the game has to offer in terms of items for me. And I could be wrong. I could be pleasantly surprised. Oh, I hit something. I could be pleasantly surprised. Book of Firebolt, okay. I mean, if I have enough magic, I'll read it, because... Cool. Ah! Fine. That's a potion right there. Safety potion. I'm probably going to start using... I'll start carrying some extra potions with me soon. Just in case I run into trouble. I suppose I'll put a couple of these here. I mean, I really like, though it's a little more dangerous because it takes more work to do, I like having essentially having 86 healing potions in my inventory, which only take up the space of 6 potions. It's nice. And I think I may in fact start carrying just more potions all the time. Nah, I lied. I am gonna keep that like that. Because if I run into troubles, I want to make sure I'm healing up to full for sure. That's just mean. I didn't know that they could do that. Like die or charge over the fire. more specifically, I didn't know that they could do that before Nightmare difficulty this time around. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. It's amazing the new things you can learn just by playing a game a lot. Like things that you don't normally find out, that you may completely miss out on. Okay, so I don't know how to explain this exactly. Other than, well, no, that's not true. I do know how to explain this. Interestingly, if you shoot as fast as possible, it's not always as safe or as effective. Sometimes, particularly if things are moving, it can be more effective to shoot slower. Now, when you have them in a spot that you are hitting them, that's different. Shooting as fast as possible is highly effective. But against targets that are moving, it is oddly more effective to not shoot as fast as possible. In fact, I've noticed, when they're right in front of you, of course, it makes sense to shoot as fast as possible, so you can stun lock them and keep yourself safe in that way. But oddly, if you shoot as fast as you can, constantly, against moving targets, if you're missing, it can cause you to keep shooting in the wrong direction, which then makes it easier for these enemies to get up to you, to get up close. Amazing. Alright, these are all going into Vitality. Might not... An extra 5 hit points might not seem like much, but... my biggest concern at this point is just making sure that I survive. Just making sure that I survive. Is this a magical... No, it's just a scimitar. Don't know when I picked that up. But we're gonna drop that now. Rude. Thank goodness I'm some kind of crazy hero, or I'm sure getting punched in the chest by a horn would probably hurt a lot. I mean, it does hurt a lot, but thank goodness I can heal myself. And that I'm not just some person from Tristram. Whoa, hello. How did I miss all of you? Okay. I think I found... Well, okay. I think I found everything, he says, as he realizes that there's no exit. It's not one that I've seen. probably up here. Yeah, there it is. Figured it would be. All right. Down to level 12. Cool. This should be the last level. Of the caves. Oddly enough, though it sounds like it hurts more, I prefer them casting this Inferno at me. It's not actually that great of a spell. Staff of Mana Shield. No, thank you. Though, honestly, the Mana Shield wouldn't be that bad. I mean, I do have enough mana now that it could actually be useful. Having Mana Shield up. Fire Drake. Tail of the Herodrim. Yeah, it's nice when they come up right next to me, because then I can just wail on them. It's hard to miss when they're right next to me. Ow. Ow, you actually hit me for once. Oh, hello. Not a big fan of these guys chasing me. Uh-oh, okay. Now the fire drakes can be a little scary, actually. Oh, there's a health potion here. Missed that earlier. Okay. Do one of those safety saves just in case. A little bit of a graphical glitch right in there. Just stay right there. Right on that path. Full plate mail. Looks nice. Looks nice. Oh. They were just locked away in there, huh? Whoops. I should consider repairing my stuff soon. Level 13. Couple scrolls of town portal. Okay. Thanks, game. Gives me more reason to use my healing spells. I see you. I know you want to jump across that to me. But not this time. Another Scroll of Town portal. I'm not hitting the one that I think I'm hitting. Or the one that I'm trying to. Yeah, see, it's so odd. It feels weird. Feels weird to not be shooting as fast as I can all the time. But taking those, like, short breaks between shots, strangely, is more effective. The way they move around all the time. I'll drink a potion for that, sure. Okay. Don't like the look of this. I mean, I'm glad that you're all just sort of standing around here not doing anything. That's super okay with me. Don't know why they seem like they're stuck. Oh, Viper Flame. Okay, maybe that's why. Because you're here. You can just stay right back there, sir. Wonderful. We killed a lot of things just now. And there's more. Okay. Incredible. Okay, well, on that note, I guess I'll deal with you. Good stuff. Now I'm gonna head back to town. I have enough stuff enough inventory that's full that I may as well head back here, take my break like usual, and we'll come back, clear out the inventory, and continue on our quest. So, just give it a save just in case, I don't know, the game crashes, something like that. I'll be back after this break. I'll see you for part number 3 shortly.